Mr. George Boaty.
Name's Roger Boaty. Mr. George Roger Boaty.
Good evening, darlings. And I'm not going to lie to you, I never do. My buttocks are almost exploding with the sheer joy of the prospect of spending time with you this evening. My scrotum is afire with anticipatory pleasure. And I hope you're doing most awfully well. I hope you've, got an itch ear. No, nothing to report. I hope you've had the most splendid of days. I hope you've done something pleasant. I hope nothing too awful has happened to you. I hope you've had a splendid meal, a nice relaxed evening, and if it happens to be your thing, I hope you've got a little glass of something to join me in toasting all that's good about life. So cheers, darlings, up yours, your very good health. Oh, no, nothing wrong with that. Right, normal rules apply tonight. Tell me anything you care to. I always want to know what you've had to eat. Have you had a good day or have you had a bad day? Or has it just been a day that not spectacularly good, not spectacularly bad, just another day on this little journey through this thing that we call life that we are all upon and trying to make sense of and enjoy as best we can. I, if you're interested, have had a fabulous day, but I'm going to greet you. I'm going to unhide that. Oh, Jimmy Quinn, good evening to you. Lovely to have you here. Barry, always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. Mickey Jeffries, no, you're not late, you're early, dear boy. Matt, the wonderful underscore, who I have to particularly thank for giving up a relatively goodly portion of his day for the course today. Thank you very much, Matt, very much appreciated. And as always, it was a pleasure to spend time with you. We had a lovely drive out. It was absolutely gorgeous. Excuse me. And he asked, how does the Reliant drive, Boaty? Did it get you home okay? Yeah, it got me home in absolutely splendid fashion. The car drives absolutely fantastically, without fault. And it is just so exciting for a variety of reasons. I had an absolute blast on the way home. Took some lovely photos, little snaps, one of which has come out rather well. Barry is having a curry for supper. And not just any curry, a fowl. Thank you very much. Good luck with that one, Barry. Mickey had bangers and mash with mixed veg and onion gravy. I don't know how I feel about mixed veg with bangers and mash. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it in theory. And then onion gravy as well. I don't know. I mean, we've had this conversation before. I am inclined towards the thought that bangers and mash with onion gravy is a thing that is complete in and of itself and really needs no accoutrement. But we should all be getting our 5 a day or 7 a day or however many a day we're supposed to be squeezing in at the moment to try and keep us pottering and pottering along into ripe old age. So I'm probably unreasonable in holding that opinion. My left ear is definitely giving me trouble, and I'm somewhat put off by the fact that this candle is definitely out of alignment. Yeah, I think that's better. I'm sure you'd agree with me that these things are tremendously important. Enjoy the curry, says Matt. Joe Cox is here. Good evening, Boaty, and all in chat. Good evening to you. Mickey Jeffries is a very naughty boy. And that just made me laugh. I'm not reading it out, I'll get into trouble. And Matt says, underscore, the only man boring enough to make Boaty turn off the cameras. Mustard won't believe you didn't have the camera running all day. I turned the camera off at that point because that's more of the boring bit of the journey. And I didn't want to take the pee. I recorded all of the nice bits, although the camera was bouncing about a bit, so I suspect it's not going to be terribly useful, but I'll cherry pick a couple of bits out of it. And I was just enjoying chatting with you, mate. And it was a bit like Sunday. We were just enjoying a nice drive in on a lovely summery type day. And I got the bits of recording that I needed, and it's nothing whatsoever to do with you being boring, dear boy. You're anything but. Good evening, Boat, says Chaz Brown. Are you okay? I'm grand, Chaz. Thank you for asking. Hope you're well. Bad Books is amongst us. Adam, Pure Evil, is in our midst. I did wonder about this. Matt says I had a fabulous day. Now, I did wonder what he would do for lunch, because we were a bit later than expected. Not because we were running late, we weren't. We were bang on time. Matt turned up here early, but not so early that he caught me naked. I was mostly clothed. And we got there bang on time. But we were having such an interesting and got jolly good chat and look around the cars, and we were being given helpful hints and so on and so on and so on, and time just ran away, and it got to well past lunchtime, and I did wonder what Matt would do for his lunch. Now I raced home, and I genuinely did race home. You can't help it. The noise is just addictive, really addictive. Sports exhaust, a BFI, which if you don't know what that is, it's or is it an FBI? BFI, I think. A big fucking induction. So yeah, you've got induction roar, you've got sports exhaust blattering away. Absolutely fine until you really poke the loud pedal, and then the exhaust just go, oh, what? It's a fabulous noise, like F1 used to be. But anyway, I got home with extreme rapidity, and I made a very late lunch, and I just had a ham, tomato and mustard sandwich with a few oven chips. And I did wonder what Matt would do, and I had a sneaky little bet with myself that he would pop into McDonald's on the way back. And he says, fabulous day, cheeky couple of chicken mayos on the way home, then nuggets and chips for supper. So I was right, he did nip into McDonald's. I thought as much. Oh, and Matt says it looks stunning in the photo you sent me. It does, doesn't it? and it is stunning. It's obviously it was dirty when we saw it. That's kind of hidden in the photo. I'm going to give it. I'm not going to give it the full beans tomorrow, but I'm going to give it a swill off to start the video, and that car is just going to look sensational, and it drives better than it looks. Oh God, I'm so in love with it. Obviously, you know, this is definitely not a car for me. Not even a car to keep and play with. The car is straight on sale, and I almost sold it immediately. I almost sold it tonight to one of my chefs, but I think that has fallen apart at the last minute, which is fine because we'll get more money from it from somebody else. But yeah, lovely car. Bad Book says, hope _ had David Hasselhoff on. No, he was very kind, he kept the stereo off. The Reliance, says Barry, was Khan's ship in the Wrath of Khan. Don't give me ammunition. Cheeseburger's here. Cheeseburger's here. He'll have something to say that's pertinent to the matter. Oh, Jimmy Quinn had an Indian curry and it was very nice. What did you have, Jimmy? Which one? Black Lines is here. Good evening all. John Moretzi is here. Good evening all. Please move the useless flower vase from the table. It's spoiling the Denby vista. Oh, God, here we go again. I need some flowers. I haven't treated myself to any for ages. There you go, John. Is that better? You can view the Denby in all its glory. Would you like me to get my favourite gravy boat out, or a lidded soup bowl with saucer for your viewing pleasure? I'm happy to do this. It's all about you. All of this is just all about you and your pleasure. I am like the private parts of a god. I am just here for you to play with and get maximum joy and pleasure from. That sounds so wrong. It was another very pleasant outing, says Matt. I'm only teasing. Is that bottle on the table? No, it's not, Jimmy Quinn. Cheeseburger says, have you bought a Reliant Robin? According to Matt, I have, yeah. Have I really? No. My veggie daughter, says Cheeseburger, has started eating McDonald's nuggets. I guess she's still veggie. What had fallen apart, says, I told you Cheeseburger would have something to say. What had fallen apart, the car or the deal? The deal. The chef wanted to buy, it was Gopi, and he wanted to buy it for Deepa, his daughter. And he sent her a picture and sent her a video and heard nothing back. So we assume that she doesn't fancy it, which is in some ways sensible, in other ways it's not a particularly sensible car, I suppose. But, you know, for a young, rich lady who's unmarried, child-free, why not? Why not have something like that while she can before the pressure of her society kicks in and she gets married. I mean, in their society, she's already over the hill. She's like 23 or 24 and not married, which is, you know, bit of an outrage. That one needs to go a bit that way, doesn't it? So, you know, in terms of a car, she's going to be thinking about something boring and sensible, I imagine, which is a shame. But there we are. That's how it goes. Oh, fucking hell. Cheeseburger. I know you're only winding me up. Can you dust where the vase was? Oh, actually. Yeah, kind of did need dusting, to be fair. I take that exasperated cheeseburger back. Oh, an exasperated cheeseburger. You'd be disappointed if you got that from McDonald's, wouldn't you? Pardon me while I just do a bit of housekeeping here. Matt says, I couldn't resist revealing it's Reliant Robin. John Moretti says, full Denby display, please. I tracked down the episode where you got cyber bullied into totally redoing the table. Hilarious. Yeah, and I buckled under to the bullying. Not only did I clear the table, I actually threw it all in the bin. It's all well and truly gone. Actually, another bit of Denby would be nice there, wouldn't it? Rather than maybe the flower vase, if it had flowers in it, could go in the middle of the candles. What could go there in that gap there? What have I got here? Oh, that's nice. Oh, I forgot I had this. Oh. Oh no, that can't go on the table. Oh, and that definitely needs a dust. But I'll show you this just because I forgot I had it. It's right in the corner of the Denby cupboard. It's kind of, well, I like to think of it as a master soup tureen. And you serve the soup to the table in this. I mean, it's got a lid, naturally, of course. And then people would then, or you would serve them to the individual lidded soup bowls, complete with sauces. Isn't that nice? I should invite you all around for dinner so I can actually get some use out of all the Denby. I mean, we'd have to have a soup course so I could deploy that. I've shown you my soup bowls before. I'm very much in love with them. That's better. Is that? Or no, that's about right. Happy with that. You're quite right. Yeah, a three-wheeler isn't a suitable vehicle for a mother. Quite right. Cheeseburger says, I had a 6-month-old titty when I was given a company Merc. I offered the titty to the missus, who was still in her 20s, but she said she preferred her ashtray. So yeah, that's. I've told you before. When I married Maggie, the first car I bought her was her then dream car. She had 4 kids, so I bought her an 8-seater Toyota Previa. Because that's what she dreamed of, having a car big enough for the kids and stuff for days out and all of that. So I bought her a lovely Previa that she called Big Mama. And that did amazing family service for a long time. We took it all over France and Wales and Ireland and various countries. Did amazingly well. And then I bought her, when that sort of did its job and the kids were of an age where they were kind of doing their own thing, I bought her her other dream car, a convertible. That's when I bought her the UNOS V-Spec Lightweight. And so she got to live her other dream of living her youth over again with a nice sporty convertible and tying her hair up with a thing, headscarf and all of that. And so, yeah, I guess women tend to be a bit more practical than we do, don't they, as a generalisation. He's got amazing soup bowls for a man his age, observes Matt. And, all of my comments have gone weird again. They're all in the wrong bloody order. I don't know what's going on with this. Rover Joe is amongst us anyway and says, good evening to you, Rover Joe. Good God, I've actually caught up with the comments, I think. Unless the comments are playing up or something. So, right, that's it. Well, I've caught up with the comments. So, thank you very much for being with me. It's been absolutely great. And have a good week. Oh, hang on, there's another one popped in. Well, no, it hasn't. There's something going on here. There's something on there, but it's not on here. And now Right, all of these, right, these are all out of order. They're not coming in order at all. There's something very odd going on. So you're going to have to bear with me if you've commented and I'm not. Black Lion says, I've had 3 Chrysler Voyagers. I'm so sorry. Awesome things. They're really not. They're really not. But they all suffer. But they all suffered from Brian control module issues as well. I had to keep pulling the fuses and resetting them to get stuff to work. How's your evening been? Asks Joe. My evening's been very pleasant. It was work was okay. Restaurant was busy. Busy inside. Takeaways were not busy at all. And it's been a perfectly pleasant evening. We closed on time, all good. My comments sort of jam up, says Bad Books. Just started this week. Yeah, mine are to fuck, really. They're all over the shop. Barry says, tell us more about the Reliant. Okay, what would you like to know about it? I don't know whether to tell you about it, because I'd love to tell you about it, or whether to... All right, you tell me. Obviously, you guys are the inner scrotum. You're my closest friends. Oh, first burp. My loyalist and most staunch supporters. And part of the remit of the live stream is to tell you stuff that the people who only watch the videos don't get to see, or tell you stuff early, or give you behind the scenes stuff, or, you know, anything like that. So, would you like to know all about the car that I bought today now? Or would you like it to come as a surprise in the introduction video tomorrow? And I will take an average of the first 5 replies to that. So reply to that, and if the majority say tell me now, I will tell you now. If the majority say no, we'll wait and be surprised by the video, then we'll do that. It's nice. It is nice. It's more than nice. Oh, and I've told you what I've had for lunch. This evening I'm going to make noodles. Spill the beans, says Barry. I'll cover my ear, says Matt. Matt, you know. Tell us now, suspense can't wait overnight. Let's go for now. So, oh, bloody hell, Mr. B&B is here. Mr. B&B, who is a very important YouTube person. The sort of person that gets his work done immediately, while people like me, nobodies, losers, have to just wait until the VIP has had his more important work done for his more important YouTube channel. How are you, Rob? All right, I'll tell you about... oh, sod off, Matt. You can't be surprised. All right, I'll tell you all about it now. You all want to know about it now? I'll tell you about it now. Okay. Today, darlings... Yeah. I haven't banned Rob. Of course I haven't banned Rob. How do you know it's an MG? How do you know it's an MG, Joe? Oh, did I tell you? That might have given it away. All right. Today, darlings, I bought an MGF. But not just any MGF. I bought a rather special MGF. In fact, I bought what I believe to be a unique MGF. Now then, oh, good evening, Ross, Dinosaur Dad. 260, no. Yeah, it's an MGF, but it's a very special one. Now, as you probably know, in 2001, the MGF metamorphosized into the MGTF, right? Now, to roll out the last of the MGFs, they introduced the last of the MGF special editions, which was called a freestyle. Now, with the freestyles, they kind of threw everything at it. So a freestyle has got, like a trophy, it's got the front splitter, the low front splitter. It's got the boot-mounted rear spoiler. It's got uprated 16-inch hairpin alloys. It's got the full leather pack inside, and I mean the full leather pack. Seats, wheel, handbrake gaiter, door cards, did I say steering wheel? Armrest, everything, the full leather pack. And it's also got, oh God, I can't remember everything else they threw at it, but they gave it a really nice spec. And that was the rollout of the MGF before it transformated into the MGTF. Now, what this chap is, except it's not a chap, it's a girl, well, whoever buys it can make their own decision. I've already given it a name and I've given it a gender. But what this is a very, very late registered freestyle in a very unusual colour. It's an 03 plate MGF freestyle, and I believe that it is the only 03 plate freestyle on the left on the road. I don't know if there were any before that were that late registered, but as I understand it, and you know, if I'm wrong, I'll stand to be corrected, but as I understand it, this is unique. It is the only 03 plate on the road today. It's in an unusual colour. It's in anthracite, which is rather stunning. Let's just catch up with some comments. Oh, an MGF like Wetleg, asked Joe. It's a lot. I mean, I love Wetleg. This is a different league to Wetleg. Are you calling it dry arm, says Cheeseburger. No, I'm not calling it dry arm. I've got a name for the car. Well, guess the name. Okay, guess the name. I have a scratch card to give away, thanks to Matt. So, first person to correctly guess the name of the new car wins whatever this £5,000 scratch card ends up being worth. Here is your clue. It is an MGF freestyle, and I like alliteration. Okay, there's your clue. Guess the name. First person to guess correctly wins that scratch card, and I will scratch it tomorrow. I'm going to do a special half-hour live stream tomorrow because it will be my 500th video. And that's a fair old milestone. I've been ever so busy. For a relatively new channel, I managed to rack up 500 videos, or I will have tomorrow night. Can you believe that? Don't know what the world has done to deserve such a punishment, but there you are. Did you win a scratch card or something, says Black Lines? No, I didn't. It's not my money that has bought this car. Oh, I can't wait to see it, says Joe. Joe, it's gorgeous. I mean, it is stunningly gorgeous. It's what's known in the trade, says Cheeseburger, as a Christmas tree. Yeah, all the bells and whistles, all the decorations. Throw everything at it to try and get it out of the showrooms before the new model comes in. But, and this is going to be controversial, I prefer the F to the TF in terms of looks. I'm sorry, I just do. I prefer everything about it in terms of the looks. And as I'm going to explain, This car is kind of the best amalgam of an F or a TF. It's an F with all of the best bits from a TF, but I'll get onto that in a bit. Sounds sexy, says Barry. Seriously sexy. Anthrax, says Cheeseburger. No. Ross says, is it a car to flip? Yeah, absolutely, Ross. The car is immediately on sale. First come, first served. It's going to go. It's a stunning car. Anybody who's seriously in the market for a long-term, top-notch MGF, this is the one to go for. Yeah, it's on sale immediately. I would have sold it tonight if I could have struck the deal there and then with Boaty. And somebody is going to be getting a stunning car at, I should add, a really competitive price. There is an identical car at this moment on eBay. I say identical, it's slightly lower mileage, but it's not as good condition. Well, actually, it's a lot lower mileage. Mine is a low mileage car, it's done 60,000 miles. The one on eBay has only done 34,000 miles. But it's the same model, but the one on eBay is 2001 reg. Ours is unique, being 2003. Other than that, same colour, same model, same spec, blah, blah, blah. And the one on eBay is £5,499. And ours is going to be available at a fraction of that. Well, yeah, a fraction. It's going to be available for a fraction of that. I won't tell you what the fraction is just at the moment, but it's going to be, you know, ours is going to be, in cheap territory, and it is lovely. I'll tell you all about it. It's going to be a belter for somebody. It really is. God, I wish it was mine. Hold on. Where do I get to? Pork sword. No. Vicky Michelle. No. Your name again. Not Wetleg. No. Chaz Brown says MGF threesome. No. Cheeseburger says Freddie. That's the closest, but no. I know you want to call it Arthur, says Matt. It's not an Arthur. And Cheeseburger says Foxy. Again, close. No. Mr. B&B says Dry arm von Arsecracker. No, but I would have called it that if I'd have thought of it, Rob. Felicity the freestyle, close, John, but no. Podgerleg, says Bad Books. No. It's not shit, says underscore. No. Are you going to let Mustard reverse it into a lorry? No, I'm bloody not. Don't tell me it's Foxanne, says Ross. No, it's definitely not Foxanne. 7/8 the fraction. No, it's going to be a lot cheaper than that. It's not going to be an expensive car. It's going to be an incredible bargain for somebody. Have a look at the one on eBay, right? In many respects, this is better. And that car is £5,500. There's another similar one that's up for 5. And we're not talking anything like that for this one. But, I wonder if somebody's got it. Fellatio freestyle, says Ross. No. MGF Frederic, says Chaz Brown. No. Freddie Mercury, says Black Lines. No. Cheeseburger says if he calls it Foxanne, I'm off. I haven't. MGF was a classic update. I didn't like the TF styling. Sorry, Simon. I agree with you. I prefer the MGF. And I agree, it is a classic styling. There are aspects of the TF that were preferable, but this car has been retrofitted with them. So in this car, you've got the best of all worlds. And believe it or not, it's sitting just out there. Well, I fucking hope it's sitting just out there. It was when I went to work. Hopefully nobody's nicked it. Let's have a look. I'm paranoid now. No, she is still there in all of her glory. Would you like to see a picture? Shall I put a picture up on the Facebook page so you guys can see it? And we'll pause for 2 minutes while you all go and have a look at the pic. Would you like that? Let me know. Oh, health review. Barry Bukaki. No. Why is the price of a car a secret, says Jimmy Quinn? All I can say is bullshit. Fair enough. Jimmy, if that's all you can say. Cheeseburger says, Frodo. No. Chas Brown says, oh, I've done that one. All the messages coming in a weird order again. This makes things very, very difficult. So God knows where. If I've missed your message, then I apologise, but they're coming in all over the shop. Rover Joe has just said good evening again for some reason. And Jimmy Quinn is saying, have you eaten a very hot curry to give you the fucking shits? So, and those are all comments. Oh God. This is getting really awkward because these messages are making no sense. Hold on. Oh, would be nice to see, says Mickey. Fun bags freestyle, says Ross. No. Flying fuck freestyle, says Cheeseburger. No. Keep guessing, guys. You'll get there. All right. I'm going to go off this for a minute and I'm going to upload a picture to the Facebook page, not the group. Boaty's World Facebook page. All right, so I'll just do that now. Hold on. Pages. Boaty's World. Bear with. Right, that's done. If you go onto the Boaty's World Facebook page, not the group, the actual page, Boaty's World, you will see a picture of the car. Yeah, let me know what you think of it. Now, let's get back to YouTube. Press that. God knows where we are with the comments. I'll do my best. Fun bags freestyle, says Ross. No. Nicky Nipple, says Barry. No. I like that one. Fiona says Cheeseburger. No. Chas Brown says, found you on Facebook, following you now. Thank you very much. Oh, Black Line says, piss flap from floppy top. No. And somebody's just commented on the post, so somebody has seen it. Michael Sultanis, was that? No, it's not piss flap on floppy top. I've done that one. Frodo, no. Oh, I've done all of these. Oh God, comments are everywhere. I quite like fellatio freestyle, but no, it's not that. So, right, so the picture is up there to see on the Facebook page. You lot are still... Oh, there's another message come in, but God knows where it is. Oh, I think it was Joe. Wow, how much is that? MG looks stunning, doesn't it? Doesn't it look stunning? And Chas Brown says, wow, the car looks good. Mary Hinge, says Barry. Oh, that's a great name, but no. Oh, of course it is, Mike. Of course it is. I should have recognised your bloody name, shouldn't I? I sent money to it. I sent money to your bank account. It's nice, isn't it, Mike? Yeah. Sorry, Mike. I didn't realise you hadn't spoken on the live. Oh, Mickey Jeffrey says love it. Oh, good. You've all found it. You're all looking at it. That's nice. Doesn't it look great though? And okay, that's a nice picture in nice sunlight, but it is gorgeous, and the interior is just as good. It's black on black. It's full black leather. Oh wow, says Joe Cox. It's full black leather inside to match the anthracite outside. It's got a black hood, as you might expect, but oh my God, how does it drive? How does it drive? It's been upgraded in various ways. Let's make a start on that, shall we? It's got a full sports exhaust system on it, which sounds immense. It's got a big old K&N air filter. It's on gas shocks. I can't remember all of the other things, but bloody hell does it drive well. Does it drive well? And it sounds just amazing. It's got, it's like a full spec car. It's got the windbreak, it's got the rear shoulder speakers, whatever you're supposed to call them. And it's got other upgrades as well, which I'll get onto. I'll just keep on top of the messages, or try to. I'm just going to have to read all of them and try and spot the new ones, aren't I? Which is really awkward. It's not Nicky Nipple, I did that. Not Fiona, I did that. Oh, and Matt says it looks lovely. You know it looks lovely, Matt. You were there when I bought the bloody thing. MG looks very nice, says Bad Books. Freelo freestyle, says Cheeseburger. No. Wish I could afford it, says Mickey. Maybe you could. Joe Cox says, I'm assuming about £3,500. Right, genuinely haven't fixed on a price yet. It's going to be open to individual interpretation, because it's important that this car goes to the negotiation, not interpretation, because this is a car where it's really important that it goes to the right home, or a very good home. But I can tell you that it's going to be less than £3,500, Joe. That's for sure. How many head gaskets are Cheeseburger? Honestly, and over its life, I don't know. I can tell you about the work that's been done to it over the last year. I can't tell you what happened to it before that, except that it was laid up in storage for a period of 5 years. But it was correctly stored, kept on top of, wheels rotated, engine properly maintained, all of that sort of thing. But it's had a lot of work, a lot of recommissioning work very, very recently, as in like almost yesterday sort of thing. Linda Labia, no Barry. Fada Freestyle MG, John Moretti, no. You missed my Francesca freestyle, says Ross. Is it a boy or a girl? It's a girl. I've done that one. I've done that one. I've done that one. I've done that one. Well, I've done all of those. Oh, Christ knows no idea where the new comments are now. Kinky Kate, no. I'm trying to find comments. Oh, God. Right, I think I've caught up with all of the current comments, but as far as I know, nobody's actually nobody's actually got the name yet. What else can I tell you about the car? It's got a brand new MOT, and it's a very genuine MOT from some genuine MG specialists. It's not one of those MOTs from a trade friend or anything like that. No, it's a genuine independent MOT from specialists. You can see the previous fail sheet, and you can then see the pass sheet. Right, I know I've got a new comment or two, and I've got no idea where they are. Oh, they might be here. Okay. Frederica, no, cheeseburger. Simone is here. How are you all this evening? If it's been laid for years, says Cheeseburger, call it Mummy Roger Boaty. Oh dear. Oh God. And we're all saying hello to Simone. That's nice. So, right, what else can I tell you about it? It has got, okay, the recent work to recommission it. Right, it was kind of fully stripped. The subframes were taken off and fully welded, all done properly. Now, obviously, when you start welding on a car, then to a certain extent you never stop. Now, the subframes have been off and they've been done professionally. I was warned, so I would pass that warning on, that the likelihood is that the car's probably going to need replacement subframes at some point in the future, probably 6, 7, 8 years in the future, which isn't a problem. You know, fully galvanized new subframes are available at 800 quid. So, you know, 800 quid chucking into the car in 8 years time or 6 years time or whenever it happens to be isn't the end of the world. The rest of the body has been de-rusted, rust-proofed, painted, you know, whatever was needed. So that's all been done. What else? Okay, well, inside, one of the plus points of the TF over the F were that the clocks and instruments are a lot better, a lot more reliable. I've discovered on Wetleg that the clocks are a bit all over the place. So all of the clocks have been, all of the dials and everything, they've been upgraded to TF. It's got bits and pieces like a new handbrake gaiter, just to make sure that all of the inside, I can't remember everything, you'd have to have a look at it. But basically the inside is as stunning really as the outside. It's a low mileage car. It looks like a low mileage car. There's no wear or damage anywhere. It's all just complete. Now, there are still areas where the car could be improved, and I'll go through those at some point. But let's have a look at the comment again. I've done that one. Florence Freya Fleur, says Ross. No, none of those. He's called it some bloody Chinese name that none of us have heard of, says Cheeseburger. No, I haven't. It's a name that you will all be familiar with. Do you want another clue? Do you need another clue? Roger Boaty says, Mummy's name is more suited to larger vehicles with room for more passengers. What? God, this is bloody hard work with the comments. Fada Freestyle, did I do that one? No, it's not. Right, if you need another clue, this is hard work trying to find, oh God. Right, got no idea where the comments are. I've got no idea what's going on with it. Would it help if I went from all messages to top messages? Let's try that. Oh, that might be easier. That might be better, actually. A clue to what, say Simone? Simone, the competition for a scratch card is to guess the name of the car that I bought today. So that's it. So the clue you've had so far is it's an MGF Freestyle, and I like alliteration. Your next clue, and this is going to give it away to one of you, so it's going to be Francesca, says Cheeseburger. No. So fastest finger first, because this is going to be a clue. Oh, is it too much of a clue? Is it just going to give it away? Oh, sod it. I'll just give you the giveaway clue. There you go. For that scratch card, scratched live tomorrow on my 500th video. Oh, Simone's got it. Simone's got it. Well done, Simone. Right, you can stop guessing. Simone has just waltzed in from nowhere and got it with her first guess. Bloody hell. Yeah, yes, Ross. Yeah, that's it. Simone has got it. Congratulations, Simone. I will, well, actually, I'll scratch it now for you while you're here. That'll add a bit of, excitement. But, yeah, well done, Simone, who correctly guessed that the car's name is what she said. That's only my name for it. Whoever buys it can name it whatever they like, obviously. But, yeah. Well done, Simone, and we will scratch this now. My gaydar is working, says Simone. Oh, and Nigel Fleck is with us. Good evening. Cheeseburger says, most of us don't get much Fanny at our age. That is the car's name, darling. Fanny. Fanny. Project Fanny. Freestyle Fanny, or Fanny the Freestyle, or just... or whatever you like. But, yeah, that is the car's name for now, whilst it's here. Mustard might well call it something else if Mustard takes charge of it. And whoever buys it, obviously, can call it whatever the hell they want. All right, I'm going to do Simone's winning scratch card now. Top prize, 5,000. Double match, 2 ways to play and win. Oh, Christ, I can't see this. Combination of bad eyesight and failing our eyesight and bad light. And Simone, if you want to look at it, I've put a picture of the car up on the Facebook page. Not in the group, but on the page. Cheeseburger says, what name is Fanny short for? It's not short for anything, it's just Fanny. And Matt says, all the Fanny you need is available for under $3.5 grand, Cheeseburger. Fanny the Wonder Car, says Bad Books. Hold on. I need to get my phone out to have a look at this sodding scratch card and see what I have to do. Right, 2 ways to play and win. Match the winning number to any of your numbers to win prize. Match 3 identical prize amounts to win 1 of those amounts. Scratch off all of the coating. Oh, okay. Oh, and Ross says, my son is a drag queen. His name is Fanny Adams. Maybe you can change it to freestyle. Joe asked, does Fanny have mud flaps? Oh, God. I'll try it. I can't remember if Fanny's got flaps or not. Oh my God, I'm going to have to go out in the morning and check out the flaps. I don't know. Matt, did you spot any flaps up Fanny? Oh dear. Oh, nice one, Joe. Oh, God, that's tickled me. Cheeseburger says it doesn't have curtains either. Oh, keep these coming. This is why I wanted to call it Fanny, because I knew that you lot would just go mad. And I've been thinking about video titles. Like, there's going to be a short video tomorrow just covering the acquisition adventure, as we're calling it now. And my working title for that is Finding Fanny. God, I'm such a child. So if it backfires, is it a Fanny fart? Yeah, absolutely. Oh God, I knew this would be funny. I mean, honestly, with the freestyle thing, Fanny just popped into my mind. I wasn't thinking about any connotations, but I just loved the idea of the car being called Fanny. And I knew that you lot would make the most of that. So yeah, check out the Finding Fanny video tomorrow. Nigel says, when it rains, will it be a wet Fanny? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh God. Oh dear, dear, dear. Oh. Tune into tomorrow's video to see my Fanny in full detail. Oh God, Cheeseburger. Cheeseburger says, it's got a hole in the rear valance you can put your fist in. Oh dear, 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 dear. Joe asks if it's a soft top or a hard top, Fanny. It's a soft top. A hard top would be one of the improvements that could be made. Whoever takes it on is going to have an amazing car. But there are still some Sunday morning jobs to do, or some improvements that could be made. I'll go through them on a video, but I'll tell you them now for the sake of it. If it's going to be an all year round car, then she doesn't come with a hard top. But maybe Fanny might like a hard on. Oh dear. Yeah, adding a hard top might be an idea. Whoever buys this, says Joe, is going to have an amazing Fanny. Too right they are. Cheeseburger says, if it gets dry in the summer, you can lubricate it. Hope it doesn't smell too badly. Oh God. Stop fannying around, says Bad Bucks. Will you be showing your Fanny on Only Fannies? Oh, Fanny needs it up. Did Matt drive it? He had sloppy seconds. No. No, he didn't. So yeah, potential upgrades. The car's going to be very sensibly priced, so you've got room to manoeuvre. Right. Before too long, you're going to want to service it and you're going to want to do the belts. That's just standard good practice. You might want to add a hard top. You might want to replace the soft top with one with a glass window. It's got a perfectly good hood, but it's a plastic rear screen. You might want to go glass. But obviously that's up to you. It's perfectly all right as it is. It needs nothing immediately, except over mats. It needs it hasn't got any mats, and it could do with some mats just to protect the carpet. And that's about it, really. Doesn't really need anything else. I can't even think of any potential upgrades, you know, unless you wanted to go mad with things. Oh, we think it's been remapped as well. We think it's had a power map because it's quick. If you wanted to throw money at it, you could put some bigger brakes on. The brakes are perfectly okay. But they're standard MGF brakes, which means that they're well. You've heard me talk about the brakes in Wetleg. They're there, but they're hard, and you kind of need to stand on them. It's going to be a lovely car for somebody. It really is. Wait until you see all around it properly. Oh God, where did I get to? If Cheeseburger says if Fanny needs maintenance, she can have 1 week off a month. Nigel says if you take it to a car show, will you be coming in, Fanny? Barry says when it blows the gasket, that's Fanny batter. At least it's a low mileage Fanny, says Joe. Oh God, Joe, Rover Joe. Does the Fanny prefer hooded or not? Well, when I drove it home today, Joe, I drove it with the foreskin retracted. Yeah, the hood was retracted when I drove it home. Oh God, it's ever such a. I love driving it. I love driving it home. Oh God. I can't cope with this. I should have just called it Fred. Does Fanny have a new coil? Asks Cheeseburger. Fanny's had surgery. Refurbished Fanny. Just Fanny dribble and juices. Oh. Are there any Fanny dribbles and juices? No. Fanny is pretty tight when it comes to moisture. Cheeseburger says if Fanny is low mileage, it will be nice and tight. Oh God. Oh, let's scratch at this card. I've forgotten what I'm doing. Oh right. Match the winning number to yes, you've won, Simone. I'm just about to do your thing. Right, match the winning number or get 3 of the same numbers. Hold on. Okay, so Simone's winning number is 6. The number 6. So we need to match a 6 or get 3 things of the same or something. Hopefully there's no leak, says Joe. Has Fanny ever blown a gasket? God. Oh, hold on. First number, 16. Second number, 18. We're looking for 6. Third number, 12. Fourth number, 8. And the last number, oh, it's 3. So that was a bloody waste of time, wasn't it? Cheeseburger says, does it start on the button in the morning or does it need foreplay? I don't know, mate. We'll find out in the morning. I'll see if I can get her going first thing, shall I? And I'll report back. Sorry, Simone, you've shit out, love. Sod all there, as usual. All of these scratch cards that Matt has so very kindly bought, only one has ever won, and that was mine. None of you poor sods have ever won a thing. Oh dear. Oh God. So yeah, well done on winning, Simone, but I'm afraid your prize was bugger all. So there we are, darlings. There we are. That is the is the car that I collected today. It's a car that, not one of mine. The car is up to be rehomed to the right home. It's going to be a fabulous car for somebody. I'm going to love getting a little bit of footage on it. If it doesn't sell over the weekend, then I think the plan is to transfer it into Mustard's hands and get it up to the yard on Monday, and Mustard will no doubt do a top job, spit and polish vanity job on it. I mean, not that it needs much, it's kind of lovely. Yeah, that's kind of that. So, oh, look, the time. Oh, it's kind of, I'm off, says Ross, collecting the 100 from the mechanics. Bye all. Mustard will do a review on the Fanny. I'm sure he will, Joe. I'm sure he will. Yeah, there we are. And it's kind of time that I went. So there will be a special live tomorrow night, just half an hour, because I expect Mustard will be doing his tomorrow night, and maybe Simon beforehand, I don't know. But I'm going to whiz on at 11:30 tomorrow night and just go through half an hour until midnight. And that will be my 500th video celebration, because I'm a bit shocked by that. I mean, that's got to be an average of, how long is it? That's got to be an average of more than one a day, hasn't it? Must be. Have I been going 500 days? But there you go. So does Fanny honk when she's horny? Keep them coming, guys. Her prize is bugger all. Well, I think we should have a chat about that. Some of us may not be up for buggery, says Matt. I've had 3 scratch cards, says Joe, with 0 wins. Sad times. So if you can't sell Fanny quickly, says Cheeseburger, she's going on the game. Oh, and Simone says she's got a channel member. Project MGTF has just come aboard. Excellent. What's Fanny's final drive like? Fanny-tastic, says Chaz Brown. Is the gear change sloppy? Oh, no, I need to tell you about that. Fanny has got the best gear change I've ever experienced in a car. I keep going on about it in the bit of film I did today. I don't know if it's been changed from standard, but it's incredible. It's entirely accurate, entirely positive, short, slick, positive throw. It's just a fantastic thing to drive, and especially fantastic for me as opposed to Wetleg, because of course, being a later MGF facelift, it has got an adjustable steering wheel. The steering wheel goes up and down. Wetleg, being an early one, the steering wheel is fixed, and it's fixed too low down for me, and that's why I have trouble getting to the brake pedal. In Fanny, I'm incredibly comfortable, and I'm a long person. If I'm comfortable, then unless you're Matt, then you will be too. Fanny benefits from Boaty's short shift. Oh, God. Oh, dear. But congratulations on your first channel member, Simone. Well done. I'm sure it'll be the first of... I'm sure Simon will be the first of many. God. There's Fanny everywhere. Oh, 6 minutes past midnight, and everywhere you look, there's Fanny. Boaty had a comfortable ride in Fanny. But seriously, the gear change is amazing. The whole car is quite amazing. Obviously, you'll see it closer up. And if any of you or anybody you know is seriously in the market for a really good long-term MGF, then come and have a chat before I start flogging it more generally. Does Fanny have a hard ride, Boaty? That's a really good question, because obviously she's been changed onto gas struts, but she is still a very good firm ride. Not quite as firm as Wetleg, but not all that far behind. Enough to make the filming quite difficult. So, I mean, she's just got a sporty setup generally. The suspension is not ridiculous by any means, perfectly comfortable, but on the firm side. You've got that short throw snick gear change, which is amazing. Sports exhaust, induction, blah blah blah. It's you know, an enthusiastic driver would love it, and I can tell you that the exhaust note is incredibly addictive. When you're poodling, when you're pottering, fine, normal. But when you give the loud pedal the beans, oh, that noise. I haven't looked at the edit yet. I haven't looked at the video, so I've got no idea how well, if at all, the microphone, the phone's microphone. I didn't use Simon's microphone. I've got no idea how well the exhaust note is picked up, but there we are. We'll see. But it's an amazing drive, absolutely amazing. Bloody hell, Boaty, it's been a good laugh tonight. It has, hasn't it? This live has got to have been the best. I never laughed so much. Oh, Mustard's here. Hi, cats. I haven't seen Fanny in years, says Simone. I haven't had so much Fanny in years, says Cheeseburger, meaning me. It's a sign of a good night, that is. Fanny everywhere, says Nigel. Does Fanny enjoy being floored? Fanny loves being floored. The noises she makes when you give her the business, she loves it. She laps it up and she lets you know that she loves it. Did he just say he feels Fanny, says Matt? Does Fanny have a nice biting point? Yes, she does, Joe. The clutch is very, very nice on Fanny. She's got a lovely clutch. Oh, God. Oh, we're still going. Cheeseburger says, so Boaty and Mustard are sharing Fanny. Yes. Yeah, apparently we are. Barry says, hi, Captain. Are you a fan of Fanny? Joe says, Mustard, you missed out on the Fanny action. Fanny sharing is caring, says Joe. Fanny does have a nice clutch, Matt. If Fanny gets a puncture, is that a pierced Fanny? I suppose it is. Mustard says he's been busy, of course. Fanny has a loud exit. Yeah. Does Fanny moan when you're giving her a good hiding? She kind of shrieks. She kind of shrieks like an F1 car. Fanny grips well in the corner, says Simone. Does Fanny know when to stop, asks Cheeseburger. Yeah, but you have to be... If you want Fanny to stop what she's doing, you need to be quite firm with her. You need to put the boot in quite firmly. I love Fanny, says Mustard. And Bad Book says, driving Fanny is much like making love to a beautiful woman. Oh, God above. I can't cope with much more of this. Oh, and they're still coming in. Does Fanny's exhaust sound louder than Wetleg? Yes. Does Fanny have a creamy cap? No. God. Oh, God. I can't cope. I really can't. Oh, dear. Oh, I've enjoyed this. Oh, God above. I'm going to get off and get some supper. Thank you for the laughs, my darlings. Well done again, Simone. Sorry you didn't Sorry you didn't actually win anything. Sorry you turned up when we were all buggering off Mustard. And I'm sorry I can't exactly see where the messages are. Fanny likes a good rogering, says Cheeseburger. She certainly does. What are the tyres like, he asks. Is it slippery when wet? Actually, we spoke about this. Like any other rear-wheel drive car, when it's moist, the rear can break away unexpectedly. So, you know, tread carefully around the rear when it's moist. That's all I can say to you. God. Jesus Christ. Oh, dear, dear, dear. If you fumble with... I can't read that. If you fumble with the buttons, does that count as fingering, Fanny? I suppose it does. This stream is very funny tonight, says Chas Brown. Nigel says, moist Fanny is unstable then. Yeah, pretty much. I can't cope, this is too funny, says Joe, I know. Cheeseburger says, sounds like Fanny has some power between her legs. God. Oh, dear. And Rose Cheek says, a channel collab with Camper Vibe is a must. Their van is called Fanny. I know it is. I know it is. And I would love to do a collaboration with the ladies from Camper Vibe. If any of you can set that up, I would love to do it. I enjoy their channel very much. Especially now they're doing it with their mother, with her mother. Yeah, I'm a bit of a fan of that channel. So it would be kind of nice if my Fanny could meet their Fanny, and maybe I could have a go in their Fanny, and they could have a go in my Fanny. Wouldn't that make an interesting video? Oh God, oh God. Oh God, no! Does Fanny swallow its coolant? Jesus Christ! If Fanny doesn't turn you on, then you don't have any switches. I hope there's no queefing going on in Fanny. She squirts it out. Fanny is fully loaded. You can always swap Fanny for Miss Hobnut. Fanny's passed her MOT, she must be fit. If Fanny crashes into the other Fanny, it'll be a threesome. Project Nigel needs to make a sale video on Fanny. God, enjoy your supper, Boaty. Yes, says Rose, says Trace. A grand Fanny off. God. Oh God above. Oh God, I can't even begin to control a burp after all of that Fanny. Darlings, I'm going to head off. God above. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. God. Be sure to tune in to the video that will be released at 1919 tomorrow night, where you can all officially have a proper look at my Fanny. God. And do give me your feedback. I'd love to know what you think of Fanny. Do you like... Oh God. Chaz Brown says, we do talk about Fanny on this channel, viewers. Oh, God. That needs to go on a t-shirt. We do talk about Fanny on this. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, that needs to become a catchphrase. That's going in a video somewhere and on every live stream. And remember, we do talk about Fanny on this channel, viewers. Oh, God, nice one, Chaz. Oh, say goodnight, everybody. I can't take anymore. Barry says, if two mechanics work on your Fanny, can it take up both ends? I'm not doing that. Oh, God. Monday's topic, says Cheeseburger. Improvements to Fanny. What's for supper? I'm making noodles. It's not Fanny for supper. I'm making noodles. Oh, God, the Hubnut comment. Be sure to check them flaps. I will check the Fanny flaps first thing in the morning. Oh, fucking fantastic this evening, says Joe. Best draw the brief curtains and goes to bed, says Simone. Oh, God, the French woman. Ooh la la, Fanny. Oh, God, when's the next due round next? I'm going to have to get her to talk about Fanny. And Joe says, you now need a car called Willie. What we need to sell Fanny to a married couple who have a his and hers highly powered MGF stroke TF, one called Willie and one called Fanny. That would just be the best thing ever. God. Oh, God. Oh, dear. Is Fanny a MILF, says Cheeseburger. Totally. We've killed Boaty with laughter and Fanny overload. You have? Trey says, well, this has been an absolute load of old Fanny tonight. This week I've mostly been eating Fanny. Customer feedback form. How do you rate Fanny on a scale of 0 to 10 when 10 is super great? Oh, God. Boaty the Fanny Ferdler. You need to keep Fanny away from Stigbürt. Oh, God, yeah. Von Thündercock meets Fanny. That's fucking hell. Oh, God. I'm going. I can't cope. Thank you, darlings. Tomorrow's video is going out at 19:19. And be sure to tune in at 11:30 tomorrow night for a half-hour celebration of my 500th video. There may be Fanny involved. Because we do talk about Fanny on this channel, viewers. God, I'm going. Oh, unmuted. God. Shambolic shuffle around Fanny. Boaty's not, she's come back. God. my stomach hurts. I can't cope with anymore. Thank you for joining me tonight. I hope all of you and me and Fanny, I hope we all have a safe and peaceful night. And I can't wait to catch you. I can't wait to catch you tomorrow when I will update you as to the state of the fanny flaps in the morning. Oh God. Oh. If I get down there really early, then it could be all moist. You know what the morning dew is like. I'm going. Goodbye. Goodbye. I can't take any more. Jesus Christ. See you tomorrow. Love you all. God above. Oh, it shouldn't be allowed.